Now, you obviously a family man. You're a father of three, as you mentioned earlier, and therefore a Royal Caribbean cruise and cruising in general is a fantastic family holiday.
Yeah.
Tell us, what was it that your children raved to you about? What was it they loved about Quantum of the Seas and about cruising?
They raved about a lot of things, and I think that each of them individually had slightly different sort of favourite moments. They loved the room. They loved just being around the room with the telly on and looking out to sea and going onto the balcony and looking for dolphins and things like that, which of course we didn't see, but I think they kept thinking they saw dolphins. And they liked the food. Jamie Oliver's restaurant.
18 different restaurants on board.
Yeah,
It's incredible.
and brands that you recognise, some really interesting sort of, again, sort of theatrical dining experiences, and then some straight buffet stuff. I mean, they just like the general buffet that they can just go and just grab what they want when they want.
Do you take them into Johnny Rockets, the kind of 1960s diner experience they have?
Yeah, we did that. We did, and we had the was it curly? A specific fries that we had there.
Curly
I know
fries,
that.
Yeah.
Is it curly fries?
It might be curly fries. Yeah.
It's next to the reason that I remember is it's next to the water park. There's like a sort of small water park area, which they absolutely loved. And despite the fact that we did this in October, they got their swimming stuff on and forced me to do it as well, which I was very conscious of in October. And I still think that we were the first people in the swimming pool. I'm convinced that we were the first.
Is that the bit with the water cannons? So
Quantum.
I think it's called H2O. The water cannons, and you can fire and you can get involved with all the
And then I needed Johnny Rockets because it was a source of warmth and sustenance after that.
I'm sure as a triathlon Ironman, you coped with a little bit of.
Yeah, although I'm not an Ironman yet, I haven't done it yet, and I'm very mindful of not being accredited with the that honour yet.
Lofty status.
That's in July of this year, hopefully. But no, the dining experience was brilliant. I think they also they love Ripcord by iFly, which is this amazing tube on the aft of the ship. Thank you for that. Where you get to fly, you get to skydive in the tube using this incredible technology, which is, I think it's huge turbofans that actually lift you up, and you've got a view like this. Like, this is actually very sort of accurate depiction of what it looks like. And you're flying. It's incredible.
It's a viewing platform as well for friends and family to watch.
Yeah, they can watch you.
Yeah,
but they won't be looking at the view. They'll be looking at you because it's so funny. It's so funny to see people that the amazement on their face as they fly, and you get a guy with you who helps you to get in the right body position. It's remarkable.
I've seen pictures of it, and because they're so powerful that you kind of get that wind push back on your face, don't you? Yeah. Brilliant. Okay. So there was you mentioned iFly as well. How about the Northstar? Did you get a chance to go up in the Northstar with the family? The big kind of cylindrical.
So Northstar's a very different
cube.
experience. It's sort of dual shaped, almost like taking one of the pods off the London Eye and putting it on a ship on a big arm. But the arm is articulated and it can move in all kinds of different positions. I think it can take you 300 feet.
300 foot up. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing. Very different experience, more majestic and sort of thought-provoking and beautiful and calming than Ripcord, which is an adrenaline.
Do you do calming? Because you get the impression you're quite an energetic chap.
I have to. I've got a 5-year-old, and if you think I've got energy, you want to meet my 5-year-old. and it's, I think all parents recognise that you need to recharge the batteries, and also the beauty is, I mean, we left Southampton and we went out and about around the UK waters. So, I would imagine in the kind of destinations where Royal Caribbean take you, that Northstar experience could be truly magical. I mean, can you imagine sunset over a beautiful island? It would just be amazing, wouldn't it?
It would be. Now,
or New York.
New York. We'll sail into New York. I'm guessing it would be. Have you gone to the Brooklyn Bridge? I think they'd probably say no to that.
They probably would,
just in case.
For all the right reasons.
For all the right reasons.
I've actually, I'm one of these really boring. I'm like an old lovey from the theatre. I've got all these crazy tales. So I actually did a jet ski race around Manhattan, and we went under Brooklyn Bridge. And I remember I was wearing these really cool shades that my mate had made for me. He makes spectacles, and they were like titanium. They're incredibly expensive. And as I was going under Brooklyn Bridge, I hit this wave, and they flew off into the Hudson.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So you never got them back?
Never got them back. I think he was a bit upset with me about that. But the idea of going into, of being somewhere like New York and going up on Northstar, I mean, God, that would be incredible.
Absolutely incredible. Sailing past the lady there holding a lamp.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be fantastic.